very much, Dr. Olomi, for being with us today. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Uh,
Sure.
Starting with if you could please introduce yourself, your background, and your organization, EMED.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name is Donati Olomi. I'm Director of Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship Development, IMED. And my background is uh, in academics. I worked as a lecturer for 22 years before establishing IMED with colleagues. And my main area of teaching and practice also is entrepreneurship management. And IMED is focused very much on providing training, consulting, research, and project management services around the area of entrepreneurship management and private sector development. So we work with young people, we work with small businesses, we work with business development services providers, but also with government and business associations. And this particular project, we are extending our experience of working with business associations to conduct research to inform advocacy for policy reform. So that is briefly about myself. And I have a lot of experience already in this area of entrepreneurship, private sector development, including research for advocacy and working with private sector organizations to influence policy.
That's very interesting. Thank you very much for telling us more about your personal experience and also your organization, IMED. So, as per your involvement in Pilot for Research and Dialogue, what is your role in the project Pilot for Research and Dialogue?
Okay, my role is first, I'm the lead person from IMED, which is one of the partners in the project, and I'm part of the board of the project. I participate in all the activities and from developing concepts to uh, the calls for research proposals. I participate in reviewing the research proposals. I also participate in advertising the opportunity to the researchers here in Tanzania, and also to review the research reports, to provide feedback, and to participate basically in all the decision-making processes of the task force, and also in the meetings of the panel of experts.
Thank you. And what do you think has been achieved so far in this particular project?
So far, we have largely proceeded according to plan, despite the various challenges that we faced with initial delays, but also again COVID. But thanks to the team, all is going according to plan now. So we issued one call and we received a lot of interesting proposals. We managed to choose one good team, and they have already produced a draft. Now we are in the process of issuing the second call. Actually, it was issued already, but we have extended the deadline a little bit to increase the quality and the number of applications. And we have already discussed the draft report from one of the first study. So we are looking forward to further work on the first study so that it can be submitted as a final product already with the policy proposals.
Yes, indeed, there's quite a lot that's been achieved already, so it's
Sure.
great. Why do you think research and dialogue are important in the current context in Tanzania?
Research and dialogue is, especially when we are talking about for business environment reforms, it's very important because we need to develop the economy much faster to be able to overcome the various challenges we have, including economic development. And we know we are coming from a socialist past. So the policy, institutional mechanisms, the attitudes have traditionally not been very supportive to private sector development. And therefore, there is a huge task of reforming the business environment to be more enabling for private sector. So there are a lot of challenges in the environment. There have been a lot of reforms already, but a lot of work still needs to be done to make the environment more supportive to investments and business growth, to be able to incentivize local investors, international investors to invest in Tanzania and for the business to grow, to create jobs and incomes for the population. So research is very important to inform the reforms, but dialogue is very important because it is through dialogue that we are able to change not only the knowledge, but also the attitudes of policymakers. So, and also it is through dialogue that we can engage in an open, transparent process with policymakers without the influence of any vested interests. So dialogue is a very good tool for influencing policy because of these two advantages.
It's very important, and as you understand, as you underline it, dialogue is crucial in these processes as well.
Sure.
Yourself, what are your hopes, ambitions, and expectations for this project?
My hope is that this project will serve as a trigger or a catalyst for evidence-based dialogue for business environment reform. There have been ongoing dialogues, but the way this project is organized is very unique. And we have a wonderful team of people, not only from Tanzania, but also from outside. And we are well connected with policymakers. And we believe the process that we are going through will also be trusted by government. And we are stimulating dialogue not only through face-to-face, but also through other platforms, including online platforms. So I hope that we'll be able to sort of start the process of revolutionizing the dialogue process. And also I hope we'll have an impact in the learning and also in the development of the next 5-year development